Uncover the hidden world of shadow banking, where non-traditional financial institutions like hedge funds and private equity firms operate outside traditional banking regulations. The shadow banking system is a $160 trillion industry, rivaling traditional banking in size. Hedge funds, private equity firms, and money market funds are key players in shadow banking. These non-traditional institutions operate outside traditional banking regulations, posing systemic risks. Shadow banking provides credit to businesses and individuals, but lacks transparency and oversight. The 2008 financial crisis exposed the vulnerabilities of the shadow banking system, sparking calls for reform. Despite efforts to regulate, the shadow banking system remains a significant threat to global financial stability. Blast off into the world of space food and discover the story behind NASA's famous freeze-dried ice cream, which astronauts like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong enjoyed during their Apollo missions, and learn how space agencies are working to create more sustainable and nutritious food options for future space travelers. NASA's freeze-dried ice cream was a treat for astronauts on Apollo missions in the late 1960 seconds. The famous ice cream was developed by NASA's food contractor, Pinnacle Foods, in the 1960 seconds. Freeze-dried ice cream was crucial for space missions as it was lightweight, durable, and had a long shelf life. Astronauts like Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong enjoyed the freeze-dried ice cream during their historic moonwalks. Learn about the 5 C's of credit: character, capacity, capital, collateral, and conditions, and how they impact your credit score, as explained by credit expert NerdWallet. Lenders use the 5 C's of credit to assess your creditworthiness and determine loan approval. Character refers to your credit history, including past loan payments and credit score. Capacity measures your ability to repay loans based on income, debt, and other financial obligations. Collateral is an asset used to secure a loan, reducing lender risk and increasing approval chances. Conditions consider external factors like economic trends and industry changes affecting loan repayment. Understanding the 5 C's can help you improve your credit score and increase loan approval odds. Get a glimpse into the remarkable life and legacy of Steve Jobs, from his early struggles to his incredible success at Apple. Steve Jobs was adopted at birth and struggled with identity issues throughout his life. He dropped out of college, but attended calligraphy classes that later inspired Macintosh fonts. Jobs' 10-year stint at Apple ended with his ousting in 1985, but he returned in 1997. He merged art and technology, famously saying, "Design is not just what it looks like, it's how it works." Jobs' perfectionism and attention to detail drove Apple's innovative products and $2 trillion valuation. His Stanford commencement speech emphasized staying hungry and foolish to achieve success and make a dent in the universe. Pele's Santos FC remained unbeaten at home for 50 games between 1961 and 1964, a record that still stands today. Pele's Santos FC went unbeaten at home for 50 games between 1961 and 1964, a record still unbroken today. This incredible streak started on the 24th of June 1961 with a 2-1 win over Ponte Preta. During this period, Santos FC won 44 games and drew 6, scoring 144 goals and conceding just 37. Pele, just 20 years old at the time, scored 65 goals in these 50 games, averaging 1.3 goals per match. Santos FC's home stadium, Vila Belmiro, became a fortress, with the team losing only 2 games in 10 years. This unbeaten home record contributed to Santos FC's dominance, winning 5 Brazilian Watch as chefs at the vegan restaurant, by Chloe, create the world's largest vegan burger, weighing over 1,200 pounds and featuring a patty made from plant-based ingredients, and learn about the growing trend of plant-based eating and its impact on the food industry. The world's largest vegan burger weighed over 1,200 pounds, a massive plant-based achievement. The giant burger featured a patty made from plant-based ingredients, showcasing vegan innovation. By Chloe, a popular vegan restaurant, created this record-breaking burger to promote plant-based eating. The growing trend of plant-based eating has led to a surge in demand for vegan options. Plant-based diets can reduce greenhouse gas emissions and support sustainable food systems. Get ready to groove. Backwards dancing requires 30% more brain power than regular dancing due to reversed motor skills. The world's largest backwards dance battle had 250 participants and lasted over 2 hours. Professional dancers can take up to 6 months to master walking backwards in heels. Research shows that backwards dancing can improve balance, coordination, and overall cognitive function. The first recorded backwards dance battle was in 2013 at a music festival in California. Backwards dancing is used as a training technique for astronauts to improve their spatial awareness. Discover how to respond to mass casualty incidents, like the 2013 West Fertilizer Company explosion, where triage played a crucial role in saving lives. A mass casualty incident is defined as an event with 3 or more patients requiring immediate care. The 2013 West Fertilizer Company explosion in Texas injured over 260 people and killed 15. Triage, a system to prioritize patients based on severity of injury, is crucial in mass casualty response. The START triage method categorizes patients into 4 colors: black, red, yellow, and green, to allocate resources effectively. In a mass casualty incident, the first 60 minutes are critical, with the highest mortality rate occurring within this timeframe. Discover the spiritual significance of plants like the ayahuasca vine, which has been used for centuries in shamanic rituals, and learn about their medicinal properties. The Amazon rainforest is home to over 40,000 plant species, many with spiritual significance. Ayahuasca, a sacred vine, has been used in shamanic rituals for centuries to connect with the divine. The ayahuasca vine contains harmon, a natural MAOI that allows users to access deeper states of consciousness. In traditional medicine, ayahuasca is used to treat a range of ailments, from depression to snake bites. The chacruna leaf, often used in ayahuasca brews, contains the powerful psychedelic compound N-DMT. These sacred plants have inspired modern research into their potential to treat mental health disorders, and Theranos, a healthcare tech company, raised $724 million but was exposed for its fake blood testing technology and subsequently shut down. Theranos, founded in 2003, claimed to revolutionize healthcare with its portable blood testing device. The company raised $724 million from investors, valuing it at $9 billion at its peak. Theranos' technology was touted to run hundreds of medical tests on a single drop of blood. However, an investigation by the Wall Street Journal exposed the technology as a fraud in 2015. The company's machines could only perform a dozen tests, and with questionable accuracy. In 2018, Theranos CEO Elizabeth Holmes was charged with wire fraud and conspiracy, and the company shut down.